Bernhard Raimann is always smiling, and I like that about him. You've got Quentin Nelson, who never smiles, and now you've got Bernhard Raimann, who always smiles. And Bernhard Raimann, truth be told, the Colts would love to have as the starting left tackle. Week 1, Week 2, Week 8, whenever it is, they would like Bernhard Raimann to progress at a rate that allows him to be the starting left tackle over the top of Matt Pryor. We'll see whether that's possible. And in talking to Bernhard Raimann, it sounds like he's ebbing in the right direction.
Just get warm in Austria, like this warm?
Yeah, I mean, it's the 4 seasons are the same. It's just a little bit milder. So like the summers don't get quite as hot and the winters don't get quite as cold. But also used to Michigan for the last 4 winters, and then we had like that polar vortex 3 years ago. Whew, that was terrible. But yeah, it's pretty similar though.
That rookie learning curve, how would you describe it?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to take in. Obviously, you gotta get a hold of the playbook first and try to take everything in. But you know, coaches and other players have done an incredible job helping me out over the summertime and then now the beginning of fall camp. And then and it's just a learning curve, as you said, every single day. And we make mistakes still, but it's on us to clean them up the next day and get better every day. And yeah, as the coach always says, I'm not trying to let anything overwhelm me. I'm just getting better every day, and that's all I can do right now.
What are some of the things like Ryan Kelly or Quentin or Braden have told you that have helped?
Well, first of all, when I first walked into the locker room, like they really took me under their wing and like showed me how they acted as pros. That was huge. But then on the football side of it as well, I mean, sometimes it's little things like keeping my head up, keeping my hands up a little bit. Which starts in the stance, for example, which might be a little thing, but them as seasoned pros, like they see that right away, and that has helped me really, like on every single rep so far. So, yeah, it's incredible to learn from these guys.
What has it been like facing NFL defensive linemen? That's got to be a big difference.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, every single day, every single rep is a challenge, and you either rise to the challenge or you crumble. But every day is a learning experience, and even if you do make a mistake, the good thing is you get to come back the next day and take advantage of it and just compete your butt off every single day.
A lot of times in position, especially going against Yannick, you just learn from what he does.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a huge honor to go against one of the elite pass rushers in the league. And, you know, getting to compete against him every single day is incredible. And, yeah, sometimes he gets the best of us, but it just makes us better as pass protector, and it's going to get us ready for the season.
Does he show you all the moves? I mean,
yeah, pretty much. He's very versatile. Like from an outside speed rush, inside spin, or, speed to power move, he really has everything in his pocket. So it's really a huge honor for us to go against him. And, yeah, it's just amazing to compete against him.
Primarily playing left tackle now. Are they moving you around much, or is it left tackle?
They move me around a little bit. I mean, I'm just trying to stay ready. You know, it's a long season. You never know what happens, and we're just trying to win a Super Bowl year. So wherever the coaches need me, I'm gonna be ready. So I'm moving around as much as I can and walkthroughs and practice as well.
Ron, have you ever done significant practice in these Guardian caps, the padded stuff before, or what's your experience been like with them so far? Did it take a little getting used to?
I've actually never had them on before, but I mean, they don't really. You don't notice them much in practice. They don't weigh anything, and I think I like them if the statistics are true and they take away from risk of getting concussions for especially like skilled players or whatever. That's obviously awesome. So
Training camp so far, just the environment, the scene here with fans and autographs, is it what you thought an NFL training camp would be like, or is it surprising in any way?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I've had some expectations going into it. Like, obviously, you watch, Hard Knocks and stuff, of, like, other teams going through training camp, but then actually being the one that's practicing in front of, last weekend we practiced in front of like 15,000 people or whatever, and that's just a whole nother experience. It's awesome, like, to see how the community comes out and supports us. That's I've never seen anything like it before, in real life. Never experienced it, and it's awesome. It really makes you feel very special as a player.
I apologize if this has been asked. Did you have some family in this past week? watching?
No, I did not. My host family. Okay. So junior year of high school, I stayed a year. I was spent a year as an exchange student in Michigan, and then the family I stayed with there back then, they came down, watched practice last week, and that's always fun. We still try to stay close, and my family from Austria, so my real family is trying to come in during the season.
Host family, you show up, and now you're here. How do they make sense of this story?
Yeah, I mean, it's we laugh about it a lot actually, because when I back then when I was 16 years old or whatever, and I filled out the my application to become an exchange student. It's like online dating. You fill out a profile about yourself, and then any family in the country picks you. And one of the questions was, what are you going to be when what's your job going to be when you're older? And then I put NFL player or something in the bank or something, or bank manager. So she still brings it up. My host mom still brings it up a lot, because back then I kind of knew, but then when they saw that, they kind of decided to bring me into their family because they loved sports, and so yeah.
That's Bernhard Raimann. What a good-humored dude, right? Wear number 79 like the Buckeye Bulldozer, Joe Stasiak. We haven't seen a 79 out here with a serious chance of making the roster. And, of course, Raimann is going to make the roster. But can he play at the level necessary to protect Matt Ryan? If you protect Matt Ryan, and we say it every single day, if he is held under 40, or if he is sacked fewer than 40 times, good things happen for his team. If they get to him and he's sacked it 40 times or more, this goes back to his 14 years with the Falcons. His teams almost always don't make the playoffs.